think tonight, Ollie, it was 7 hits, 4 runs for RBI for your 3-4-5. What do you kind of make of Jordan and Nelly and Burley grabbing an opportunity and then pushing on through this one?
Yeah, they moved it forward today. A lot of contact, good approach. I liked what we saw out of those guys. And then some big knocks with 2 outs as well. Nelly had one, Burley had one, so JC as well. But overall, I felt like we executed well tonight.
Is it important for you, for Riley, to take the next possible spot to get back out there and feel
absolutely. You always want that for any reliever. Anytime they've been good and they have a hiccup, then you want to get them out there as fast as possible. It just helps them not sit there and dwell on it, right? And the opportunity presented itself today. Obviously, we have a day off tomorrow, so getting him back out there was important.
Jordan had like a 5-game stretch that was a lull for him, and in the past maybe that would have sabotaged him. Are you seeing him respond better to lulls like that?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe this, because it's like he was mad about it rather than searching. And there's a difference there where you're in that little lull for a week and you can start searching and things kind of speed up on you. You can just tell he was mad at the fact that he's allowed himself to do that. And that's a good sign. So I like where he's at physically. I like where he's at mentally.
The way he's impacting the game in the 6th inning, he gets the hit, and then you're in a 2-out spot, hadn't had anything going, takes second, and then suddenly is there to be able to score when Nelly gets the hit. The number of ways he can impact a game, is that something you're seeing show up for this team this year?
Yes, and the confidence for him to be able to take that bag, that's something we didn't see in the past. So you're just seeing him show up in different ways now. Defensively, it looks really good. Offensively, we've talked about it quite a bit, but on the bases as well. And he's looking for opportunities to be able to impact the game on the bases. That was a big one for sure.
We talked about the team being aggressive on the base path all the way back to the start of the year. How much did that show up tonight and impact this game?
Yeah, and we need to do more of it. When you look at teams that are hard to game plan against, and we talked about this a little bit this afternoon, it's those guys that, man, they just find a way to get on. They're just a pesky at bat. They're not going to swing and miss a whole lot, and then just the ability to put pressure on the bases. So we were able to do that tonight.
Ollie, just with the effort from the bullpen for Stanek to go out and give you 5 outs, I mean, just how valuable was that with where you guys were at?
Yeah, we took our shot with Sori game 1, right, trying to keep it down 1, and used him back-to-back, so he was down today. And Stanek was going to have to give us multiples, and for him to go out, strain that runner on third with the punch out, and then the fly out to left, and then go back out and do what he did was a big part of that game, to be able to get the ball over to Riley.
Yeah. How'd Newt check out today?
Newt, everything checked out really well, and he will join us on Friday.
How did you see Andre tonight?
I thought Andre did a nice job. I like the way he utilized the curveball today. That was a big pitch for him, but overall, I felt like he was on the attack and did exactly what you needed him to do there. He got us to that lefty lane. JoJo comes in, they pinch hit, he gets to punch out and able to go through the lane there. But overall, solid night for him.
You talk about pesky at bats. How much has Jose Fermin just swung his way into your rotation, the way he fights at the plate?
Yeah, he definitely has that skill. You know what you're going to get out of him regardless of what situation you put him in. It's going to be a professional at-bat. There's going to be a lot of contact. It's just going to be a tough at-bat. And the more we can insert that in our lineup, the better off I think we're going to be. Yeah.
Ollie, what was obviously Jordan was moving around fine after it, but what was that at first base? He looked like he grabbed the leg a little bit. You went out to see him.
Yeah, he said he was fine. We went out there. He said he felt something, but by the time we got out there, he's like, I'm okay. He did a couple back and forths there just to see if he can feel anything at all, and he was good to go. So nothing came from that, thankfully.
First, JC to step in at second base tonight with Weatherholt getting that rest. I mean, what do you make of just kind of the production you got out of him?
Yeah, it was a big swing with the triple there to right. This is a guy, when you think about the sagging, what he's been able to do, like early on he showed some real hitability, and getting him out there more often in some way is going to be helpful to him. So, but tonight was a really good swing from him. Good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.